Namaskar. On 14th of February 1988, in the mist-kissed hill town Shimla in Himachal Pradesh, a little girl was born. Who would have known then that she will, with time, evolve into a multi-dimensional personality? She was named Sumeha, meaning joyful rain. Yes, this is my story. I am Sumeha, the finalist of Mrs. India Queen of Substance 2022. I have lived one of the best and most fulfilling days of my life at NIT Kurukshetra as a civil engineering student and at IIM Ranchi as a student of human resource management. In year 2010, I went on to join one of the most prestigious public sector undertakings under the Government of India, slowly rising to the position of senior manager, a place of responsibility and leadership. The latter, I feel, however, is not position specific. In a career spanning close to 16 years, I have worked across various domains of civil engineering, business strategy, policy, manpower planning, establishment, and I currently look after corporate social responsibility and rehabilitation and resettlement. In that sense, I am blessed to find my profession and passion aligned to the cause of society. In these 16 years, I have contributed in various forms as a trainer, a mentor, a guide, and a crusader of social change. Along the way, I have had the privilege of meeting some great leaders like Dr. Bhaskar Chatterjee, the father of CSR Act in India, and MC Mericom, to name two. Change, however, I feel, begins at the grassroots, and that's where the maximum amount of learning also happens. And that is perhaps the place where impact can be created. Other than being a part of and leading various social change campaigns in rural Himachal Pradesh and rural Uttarakhand, I've had the privilege of associating myself with various campaigns of Government of India. The Swachhta Abhiyan, the Swasth Nari Sashakt Parivar Abhiyan, the TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan, and not to forget the flagship Abhiyan of Government of India, I would say, Karma Yogi Bharat Abhiyan, of which I am also the lead trainer. I have found myself fortunate to be a part of these great events and these great change processes. In yet another dimension of my multi-dimensional personality, I am a Kathak dancer and have given 3 decades of my life to learning the craft and performing it at various national and international forums. I must say that the process of learning continues. In yet another dimension, I am a folk and classical vocalist. My voice of folk tunes still echoes sometimes through the waves of All India Radio Shimla. In yet another dimension, I also happen to be a poet. My debut book, Antargatha, is the proud recipient of the prestigious Emily Dickinson Award, and this has been a great source of fulfillment for me. In culmination to all these dimensions, or rather an integration of various facets of my being, is a milestone event in my life, the Mrs. India Queen of Substance pageant, a pageant very different from the ones prevailing in the industry, a pageant that celebrates a woman for who she is and how she contributes to the society, the woman of substance. The founders, Ritika Vinayji and Vinay Yadavji, are of course industry leaders, but are also crusaders of social change who have initiated this much needed transformation in the society. They have liberated women from their conventional images bearing prototype bodies and living prototype roles. What a fine example of inclusivity to celebrate women of all kinds, of all sizes, and celebrating them for who they are and not merely how they look. After my interaction with Ritika Vinayji, my desire to serve has increased millionfold. I no longer wait for occasions to contribute or give, but find such an occasion in every moment. I also contribute to my pen through my voice and verses. I participate in national and international poetry forums and inspire fellow poets to contribute. Another big and beautiful change that happened in my life after the MIQS was I got an opportunity to write a blog. I'd been thinking of starting my own blog for the past so many years, but I never could. When I got to know that as part of the pageant I would also have to write blogs, I was so excited. Thank you, MIQS. Also, the pageant helped me focus more towards my fitness. I could never break out of one habit, that is, increased caffeine intake in the form of tea. Being from the hills, I am a tea lover, but quite one, I would say. I could have 4, 5, or even 6 cups of tea every day. But after the pageant, I followed a good fitness regime, and that helped me cut down my tea to only 2 healthy cups a day. In this journey, I find my family equally partnering with me. My little daughter, Anshadha, who is 7 years old now, my husband, my parents, my brother, my cousins, are all a source of joy and inspiration in my life. And of course, they are equally curious to know what all I shall be doing as a part of Mrs. India Queen of Substance. My life is incomplete without my extended family, my friends, who are also my greatest critics and my greatest admirers. From shopping for the pageant to helping me keep myself abreast of the latest developments around the world, they have been equally invested in the process. Being a finalist now, I feel I have embarked upon a beautiful journey that sometimes takes me back in time to help me recall my moments of substance and sometimes drives me ahead towards a path of immense learning and memories of a lifetime. Memories that I would cherish forever. Bye for now.